Okay, we are just using this kind of screen right now to have a chat about love. One of my favorite topics and one of the most complicated, intricate, delicate, nuanced topics that we could explore as humans, right? Because we were programmed to believe, through rom coms and through love songs and pop nonsense about what love is and what intimacy is and what connection is and safety in a partnership and all that. And I'm about to be 54 soon, so I just am unpacking and unraveling a lot of that early programming. The Disney prince is going to sweep up the sleeping princess and make her life better with one magical kiss, right? I think we understand now as a species, or I hope we do, that love is much more um, intricate, and it is something that can be broken very easily. The trust can be broken. People will talk about unconditional love. That's for your pets and for your children, right? Like, come on. If somebody sticks a fork in your eye or cheats on you or lies to you or makes a joke of your pain, then how are you going to muster up love? You can maybe come up with some forgiveness, compassion, empathy, but I feel like love takes trust and safety, right? And intimacy takes transparency. And so I look at a lot of these high profile unions and I think, thank God I dodged, some bullets there of not being with a billionaire, right? Like, so many women would want to be with a billionaire, and to me now it's like, they treat people like crap. They treat people like furniture, like they're invisible, like they're there to just, kiss their ass and blow up their ego and, yeah, stroke them. And, yeah, there's a lot of nonsense and fakery and farkery in the Masonic signaling and, in the scripts and the psyops. And so if you're looking for a love role model, don't even look to your parents, even if they were wonderful. Certainly don't look to these people bobbleheads on the screens, because they're all lying to us all the time about freaking everything. Look within and to your higher power, to your soul, to your spirit, to your fused self, your human ego self that just crawls in the mud, to your angelic and celestial self that has wings and knows how to fly. And love, I remember, like, when people say, what does love feel like? I remember nannying and a baby falling asleep on my chest and her sweaty little head with the curls, and her breathing synced with mine. And it was just the most peaceful, connected, high vibration experience, right? So there's that love of the purity, of the innocence of a baby. And not everyone's meant to actually have them and raise them, but we can all appreciate the magnificence and miraculous nature of a child, right? And then people have this great kind of unconditional love for their pets, and they would do anything for their pets, and they dress up their pets. And no offense to anybody, I'm not really a domesticated animal person. And I also think I just nannied for so long and house sat and took care of children and animals for so long that it's nice to not have to clean up other people's or other animals' poop, for a change in life. It's nice. So I think self love is important. We're on a planet or in a realm, or a dimension, or a sim, or a matrix, or whatever it is, where we are learning to redefine love, to have boundaries, to have safety, to speak up and call out things that aren't love, but are parading as love. Again, having been targeted by the Illuminati for Operation Loverboy and Heartbreak Warfare and all kinds of horrific things, for 8 years. I'm gonna be 54. I'm not some young spring little chicken or June bride or starry eyed, green person. I have some naivete in me, but it's mostly been beaten out of me. And I've learned to trust action and tangibility and presence and warmth, not this cold, hot and cold games or the mind, I will say mind fuckery, because that's what it is. It's absolutely a psyop, and love isn't a psyop. Love doesn't need fellow gang stalkers or flying monkeys. Revenge needs that. And revenge and love do not live in the same galaxy or neighborhood or vibration at all. So if someone's going after vengeance, and I mean, I have that side too, I get it, then they're never going to have real love, And so I'm working on forgiving my vengeful side, my not working on becoming, not bitter, you know what I mean? Like, and also just leaning into an open-minded, open-hearted connection with people who actually meet me in the deep and who want to know me for real, and in person, up close. Smell you later kind of thing. So I feel I have a lot of good love in my life, healthy love, sweet love, friendship love, And if I don't have a partner in this lifetime, I'm starting to make peace with that. It sucks, and I'm pretty sad about it, but I also feel like, so many people are with the wrong person for the wrong reasons. And if you can't be with the right person for the right reasons, don't bother. Don't put yourself or potential children through that. Don't stick into situations where there's abuse and there's neglect or a combination of both of your basic needs. That has to be a priority for someone who claims to love you, wants to see you happy and safe and fed and warm and well. And there's transparency in love. There's no secrecy. Secrecy is hatred. And transparency is love and honor and dignity. So these are my definitions. Take it or leave it. I watched all those rom-coms and read the romance novels and get a kick out of it. Sometimes it's really funny and over the top and silly. And then sometimes there's little nuggets of truth woven through all of it. So keep looking for the silver linings and the nuggets. And be a gold digger. Be a gold digger, because the real gold is wisdom and truth and alignment with your creator. That's real gold. And I always like that little old Girl Scout song of make new friends but keep the old. So think of something like this, and I'll leave you with my little morning serenade, morning where I am here in Colorado. Make new friends but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. So silver linings, and find the gold within. That's where you want to dig. That's where you want to, find your treasures in your own operating system. And that even means triggers. Triggers can be treasures, right? That can be a whole other topic for a whole other time. The treasure of the trigger. So lean in. Find out, explore, experiment, within reason, not with other people's hearts, minds, finances, psyches, souls. That's not cool. That's extremely evil, actually. And hold your own. If people are coming after you, or you feel bullied or gang stalked or marginalized, stand up, speak up, and show up. And be your full, whole self. For me right now, that's this. So much love, the real kind, to all of you out there who are listening and pretending not to. And those of you who are above board and do like to honor, little pearls of wisdom where you find them, hit the like button, share, subscribe, whatever. You know how that goes. I don't really care about building an audience at this point. It's more about throwing it out there, and it goes where it needs to go, and it does what it needs to do, and I have full faith in that, always. So, I'll stay tuned. I have more fun things to come, more podcasts and things that are really juicy, and I had a great time doing them, so they'll be out soon. And still out there helping people promote their work and their voice, and find their story and their narrative, and write it, hold the pen, right? So my website is literarylabor.com. Literarylabor.com. So that's if you feel like you want to birth a book, let me be your book doula. All right. So, all right, you guys, love. Love again isn't quiet. It can be soft. It can be fierce. It can be both or all, or, multidimensional things. It can be something fierce with wings and fangs sometimes is love, because we're here to protect the innocence and the safety of the children of this realm and to leave a better planet for them. So we're doing the best we can with that. There's gonna be stumbles that we make into the part of the dance, right? So keep going, keep dancing, keep living, keep growing, and be you. Much love.